Well, we're back for game 3 here, and we don't want to fail to mention, if you like what you see, get on the podcast. The podcast.
You got your iPod or MP3 player, and that's good stuff. If you're sitting at the traffic light, maybe you're in Christiansburg, that really long light there at Cambria, and whip out your iPod,
Watch
catch us.
it,
You can take Tom Booth into your living room, into your dining room, into your car,
wherever,
at the hotel, on the road.
Boudoir, it wouldn't matter. It's all entertaining.
And if you've got a boudoir, I'm sure you've got a iPod also, so you can be watching us.
Blacksburg just redesigned their website. Make sure you check it out, blacksburg.gov. A lot of new features on it, including the podcast, or just watch the game per se in your cubicle.
Oh, what a catch by Brian Marshall.
Oh.
Wow, one-handed it.
Oh, it's quick and furious action as Clifton Cassidy has a seat. Curtis Dane has a seat. Parthy with
Schwam has a seat.
Tell you what, things are going to get settled down here, but a lot of carnage. Andrew Herbert calling out an opponent right there.
That'd be Mike Fields. 3 on 3. No, 3 on 3.5.
Yeah, it's half pint.
I couldn't see half pint. Parthy was obstructing my view. And so 3 on 3.5. We've got Disco Dave Geiger, Parthy, half pint, and Andrew Abear, as you like to call him.
For Evergrid, we have Mike Hefner, Brian Marshall, and Ryan Norwood. In the all gray, kind of.
And Disco Dave takes a seat. He'll be Disco Davin over to the sideline.
Dance to the sideline.
Back away, not the day, Disco Lady.
5.5 minutes left here in game 3. Evergrid up 2 games to
nice
nothing.
Move by Mike Hefner.
He's got all the moves. He should be Disco Mike.
That doesn't really go over. How about Mambo Mike?
I like it.
Parthy.
Tell you, and he just scuttles his way to the bench.
It's like the momentum just carried him right out to the sideline, end line.
That was a very gracious exit by Parthy.
It's one thing he does is be gracious.
Andrew and half pint are left for O'Houlihan's.
You got Mike Hefner and Brian Marshall and Ryan Norwood. 3
of the stalwarts of Evergrid.
I wonder if he's related to Scott Norwood, the former Buffalo Bills kicker, the GOAT of Super Bowl 25.
Probably father-son, I would guess.
Oh, well then we...
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Vicious hit. Vicious hit taken to the face.
Got caved in the left side of his face. Wow.
Andrew Herbert. It's almost like he was sending him a message.
Yeah, like...
Oh, half pint taken to the head. He's still in. I'm not sure it's worth it.
2 headshots there.
It's not worth the take to the head.
No.
He might as well just move, taking the shoulder and sit down. Nice catch by Ryan Norwood. He's going to take a seat. Well, he won't take a seat. He'll force half pint to take a seat. And the good thing is she'll only have to take up half a seat. There's plenty of room on the bench over there.
Half pint's talking some garbage over there. I like it.
She may be half a pint, but she's all mouth.
Oh, we like it. She is sassy. Andrew Herbert is the only person left for the Houlihan's. They are down 2 games to nothing here with under 4 minutes left in game 3.
3-1, a very intimidating sight. You've got Mike Hefner and Brian Marshall. Brian Marshall is like a tiger back there, pacing back and forth. Is standing behind Ryan Norwood there, almost as trying to be a decoy, but he is pacing back and forth. Maybe you're going to see his suicide. I'm not sure what he called that move.
Suicide mission of some sort.
He has him sizing it up almost as if he's going to sneak in from the side.
But I've really just kind of seen him just kind of stand there and cock his arm and just bring it back down.
What are you saying?
He's not really, he's doing a lot of bluffing, it seems.
Wow. You're saying he's bluffing?
I'm calling him out right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's doing some bluffing.
Wow.
He's making himself really a standing target.
Tom Booth, I'd be afraid if I were you to see Brian Marshall on the street because, I know he's watching it on the internet right now. And
well, if we're in a favorite watering hole in downtown Blacksburg, maybe we can talk it out.
I'm not sure he wants to talk to you. I think he's heard you talk enough.
We're going to talk it out.
You said that he is bluffing.
I think he might have gotten him. I don't know.
No, I guess not.
I thought it nicked him on the leg, but...
Well, you're not a referee. You're
not.
Just a commentator.
Just a commentator.
Oh, what a catch there by Andrew Herbert. Oh, another face shot for Mike Hefner. What a rough game for the young man.
Yeah. He's going to have to patch his face up like the Elephant Man after this game. That leaves
He had more than just a patch.
I thought off the shoulder first, and that's
to me it looked like it was off his face.
I thought
but again, neither one of us are referees. You're going to say he's in, he's out. I'm going to say he's in. It doesn't really matter.
You're going to say tomato, I'm going to say tomato.
And you're going to be wrong, and I'm going to be right.
Well, we've got a one-on-one contest here with 2 minutes left. Brian Marshall versus Andrew Herbert.
And finally in the third game of this match, Brian Marshall with a chance to make good on his prediction of putting on a show. We'll see what he's got. Tom Booth called him out already today. He said he's just he's been a bluffer.
See, he's just kind of sitting there.
He said he's all bark and no bite. Wow, he got half pint. I don't think she thinks he's been bluffing.
I think he's making an easy target for Andrew. That's just my opinion.
If he's such an easy target, why is he still in there, Tom?
That's a good point.
Obviously, he's not that easy of a target.
Good point. He's got the target on his back right now, though.
It's easy for you to sit back on the sideline and call these people out. You're not in the heat of the battle out there. You don't have the balls whizzing by your head.
I'm feeling the heat right now at courtside. Under a minute and a half left.
Andrew Herbert's getting the encouragement of his Houlihan's
He's turned his back on him. Well,
wow.
Andrew needs to watch it.
Wow,
You can't take your eyes for a second.
He's essentially taunting Brian Marshall. It's as if it's Maximus turning his back on the Caesar there. You don't do that.
Cannot do that.
He just totally disrespected his opponent.
That's how one of our games ended already. Take your eyes off for a second. Things can get hairy. Oh! Brian Marshall taken out by Andrew Herbert. Andrew took out the last 3 men of Evergrid.
That is a great finish by Andrew Herbert, and the frustration on the face of Brian Marshall. Wow, what a comeback for the O'Houlihan's.
Kudos to the O'Houlihan's, and especially to Andrew Herbert. Quite a competition there in Game 3 as the O'Houlihan's find themselves down 2-1 on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB.